Herc-At-Werc.
Man, I'm here at Mid-South Abstracts out here in Tupelo, Mississippi. I'm with my boy Tyler Harris. We're doing some amazing things. I just want to say I am very excited to have this opportunity to provide some great medicine through the state of Mississippi. This is it's been a dream to do this back at home. Mississippi, Louisiana is definitely home. I've been here damn near half my life. But I'm from Florida, gotta give a shout out to Florida. But at the same time, I'm very excited. This is like another dream come true. I played in the NFL for a long time, and now it's another dream come true to do this in the home state and really bring more education, more awareness when it comes to physical and mental health, because it's definitely needed. So with that being said, I'm about to sign.
Here you go, y'all. Beginning of a beautiful relationship.
If it don't have the I's and the O's, it ain't a real signature.
That is a very fancy signature there.
Yeah, hey, listen.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, see, this is how I really do it. See, I'm gonna show you right here too. See, this is how I do it when I was doing my autograph. And Joe Horn used to get mad a lot because they take up the whole ball. Because you know when you go down, because you know when you be signing autographs and they're going down the line, right? And they look at my signature like, damn, boo, you done took up the whole ball. So this was the signature, right? I would go like this. You see, I put them eyes in the hole, I take up the whole ball. Yes.
There we go.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to another edition of the Herc-At-Werc podcast. We live on location. It's a monumental day with my little big brother Boo to sign this deal, man. And this is one of my favorite places to come. This is like, I want a kitchen like this. Look at that bud. Oh,
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so pretty much you're trying to freeze the trichomes and pretty much all the THC and trichomes on it and agitate it and make it go through the filter pretty much through the different filters here after we offload it pretty much. You'll get this byproduct over here to your left, which is your pretty much your pre-finished product. We'll dehydrate that.
Guys are rolling out, guys are rolling in. We're doing exit videos, so if you go on YouTube and you put in Crosby Sports Treatment Center, you see all the exit videos we did with all the players coming out. And I wouldn't have never thought in a million years that, you know, for what I went through was going to trickle down and turn to everything I'm doing.
First Herc-At-Werc podcast on the road, man. Tupelo, Mississippi. Here at the lab. We was kicking it with my man Tyler, and we witnessed Boo signing a major deal, you know, for for Black Gold Bull. It's gonna be epic.
Herc-At-Werc.
Don't frighten Tyler.
Or what you call it? I smoke.
Big Rob is our product shifter.
Yeah, Rob, get it right. Get it right.
You gotta get it right. Midstream, baby, we in the building.
Because he can see it from there too.
Yeah, you go.
Herc-At-Werc.
Hey, yo, Herc.
How's that for an opener?
I think it's time we show everybody how we do. So
Yeah,
let's
this is
get back
from,
to
it's like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
11 years ago now. How do I sound? I feel weird with this big poofy thing on here.
Man, we're years ahead of these guys. None of y'all got a chance. You have no idea what you're up against, do you?
Yeah, see, we rap too, Tyler. Yeah, we do it all.
No idea what we're capable
Amongst the other 700 things I do.
Man, let that roll. Like I say, let that breathe. Let that breathe.
This ain't a mixtape. You don't know another man that's great. Me and Herc-At-Werc, get me back in the lab with our hands in the crates. I'm about my cake.
Yeah.
Touch that in your hand, it'll break. On the mic, I'm an untangible animal, like I belong on a planet of the apes. I'ma get this money, and I'm knowing I deserve it, and that's why I came here today.
We live.
You might be
Tell 'em who did that beat, Herc.
taller than you when I stand on your face.
I
You
did.
can go ahead with the hate. Like I really give
That
a
track,
damn what you
yes, and
say.
we own the
Like I
rights to
lead
this
the fans that
music.
believe in
I'm
advance,
on the
a
track,
prince in a mansion.
Jimmy on the vocals.
Me and Herc-At-Werc, back in the lab with our hands
Girl,
in
what
the
it
crates.
say?
I'm about my cake.
What we about? I'm about my cake.
Doing this by myself, home studio by myself.
Yeah.
I don't need the approval of y'all. I'm moving along by myself. I'm done taking no for an answer. Every one of
Let that
y'all had
breathe.
your
Let's
chance.
Yes, sir, yes, sir,
Every
yes,
single one of
sir.
y'all got deals.
Yeah. Welcome to another edition of the Herc-At-Werc podcast, man. We are live right here in Tupelo, Mississippi. Tell them where we at, boo.
Tupelo, Mississippi. We live at Mid-South Abstracts, man, right here in Tupelo, Mississippi, right across the street from the Huddle House. Maybe we want to get something to eat.
Say, bruh. First of all, shouts out to Big Rob, the product man, the
Yes,
pop-up
man.
guy.
Shout out,
As you
man.
can see all this lovely goodness right here in front of us.
It's a lot of fanciness going on
A
there.
lot of fanciness.
A lot of stuff I have no idea what to call what.
That's okay.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Let's get these drops out the way, good sir.
Yes, let's go ahead and get these drops out the way. Of course, y'all know who I am. I'm your homie, your round, your
Herc-At-Werc.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
And you don't see him, but you can hear him. But of course, he's on the camera. Y'all know who that is. My partner in crime.
Wait, I'll come around there. Here I come. Here I come.
Hurry up.
With a hairnet on.
With the hairnet on, this is Lunch Lady Jimmy, but we call him.
It's a Jimmy job.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's what we doing? Okay. That's what we doing.
Looks better on you.
Imagine me in the lunchroom. We ain't got no more peas. All we got is corn
Looks a lot better on you.
and mashed potatoes. That's it. Man, let's get back into it, man. Welcome, everyone. Make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that button. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Man, look, we have been waiting a long time to do this particular episode with my man Boo and my people's Tyler. We down here in Mississippi, man. Hey, y'all know what it is. It's about to go down. So, Boo, let's go ahead and jump right in it, man. Tell everybody why it's so historical today, us being here.
Man, what's historical is I've been on this mission for a long time. I've been struggling, fighting, clawing, whatever you name it, to try to have a stamp and a staple in the South. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida.
Right.
I've been in this cannabis industry for over a decade now. I've been the CBD route, and now it's time to go in that THC route. And I was trying to do it in my home state of Tallahassee, Florida, but I have another home state of New Orleans, Louisiana, and Mississippi. And being a former New Orleans Saints, a former Who Dat, shout out to the Saints.
Yep.
I consider this is my second home. I consider it my second home, and to come back home and to do this in front of a lot of people that I love and a lot of people that I really want to help and educate, it's a dream come true. A second dream come true, I should say, than playing football. And I love it. I love it. I love it. And I couldn't be with any better people than my guy Tyler here at Mid-South.
Speaking of which, man, Tyler, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell my listeners and viewers who you are.
Yeah, so I'm Tyler Harris. I'm the COO here at Mid-South Extracts. And we're just here to produce some really quality medicine for the patients in Mississippi.
That's great. That's great. Definitely how you medicate. There are a lot of misconceptions about, the cannabis being in form of medication, but it's very helpful. And until the powers that be figure out how they can.
Yeah.
Put their hands.
It's out of
Get your hands out my pocket.
Yeah, get the hands out the pocket.
But we're going to continue to work diligently to have the product ready for the patients. That's right. That could be you. Mental health is a big thing in the world today.
Are you like pointing at me or like the people watching? Maybe both of us.
Both.
All right, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
Both people.
Tyler, real briefly, we have product here on the table. Digress and let's talk about some of the stuff we have. We got a plethora of things up here.
Yeah, so we do a little bit of everything. We start with the raw flower product, and you can purchase that as a patient here in Mississippi under our brand Mid-South Cannabis. But then we also go into the processing side of things, where we're making edibles such as gummies or chocolates.
Chocolates.
And then also tinctures, topicals, that you see at the front. That's a tincture box right there.
Okay, that's what that is.
And then concentrates as well. So
really?
All the vape products. We make currently a dabbable syringe, some bubble hash, stuff like that. Working our way into rosin here pretty soon.
Oh, that's good. Now, rosin, that's...
So it's made after you press the bubble hash.
Okay.
Just heat and pressure, so it's all solventless.
Is that what we saw back there earlier?
That was the bubble hash, yes.
That was the bubble hash. We'll let you hit with some... We'll show you some B-roll of that, Jimmy, that big bucket that my guy was...
I was totally fascinated by all of it.
And that's the thing is Jimmy doesn't medicate, and we've been trying to get him to medicate for years now, and hopefully one day we can get Jimmy into a space where he can medicate and
put the tequila down and pick up the medication.
Yes, we're trying to tell you because I'm always the designated driver because I don't drink, so I'm the designated driver. But
I'm the weirdo.
Yeah, you are. But we're just trying to get Jimmy to medicate.
I think this might be a good route for me because I don't like smoke at all. I just don't like inhaling smoke or any of that. I don't like it on my clothes or anything like that. So this might be the way to go for me.
Tyler, what would you suggest to my guy Jimmy, since he doesn't like the flower with the smoke? Are there some other? I heard we have chocolates, some other edibles and things of that nature.
For sure, chocolates and the gummies are definitely the most popular of the edibles for sure.
Okay, well that's the way you'll go.
Well, we can't do anymore. We're not gonna say what the chocolates or the edibles do to some people, but. I think when somebody's taking these, they definitely need to be in a setting where they're comfortable and at home and, not out amongst people if you're not used to using edibles. Because they could creep up on you like Jeepers Creepers.
I've never laughed so hard in my entire life.
We're not going to talk about that. That is something off camera. We gotta tell Tyler because he's gonna ask me, what is that? I will bring it to you and let you take a look.
You want to talk about the best bag of popcorn out of the microwave I've ever had in my life?
One of his friends, she's an excellent chef, and we're gonna have her on the show. She gave us a nice, pungent smelling
mushroom.
Oh.
I'm familiar. He's not. I'm like, come on, bro. We're going to sit down and watch. We just bought this humongous 85-inch TV. So we just want to get into it and watch it. This little motherfucker took a half of a half with another half on top and popped a bag of popcorn. And I thought he was like a cow eating in a trough.
And he's never eaten it before.
He was eating that popcorn and looking at me like... I'm like, bro.
Yo, listen. I'm sitting across from Herc on the couch, and this is the best popcorn. Like literally, this is how I am. Let me put the mic down. I'm like,
I mean,
right,
the best popcorn.
Pretty much where you are, Boo, and I'm just like, popcorn and kernels are just falling everywhere. He's just trying to ignore me and like look at the TV.
You know, I'm knowing the mushrooms has kicked in, and I'm like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I wanted to do the Superman like right on the living room floor.
Yeah, he was doing weird, goofy, and we do some weird, goofy stuff. Oh,
Yeah. Well, that's what the edibles do to you.
Yeah, that's what
the edibles do to you. They creep up on you. And with that being said, you know, the reason too is why we're here is because we're going to be launching the Black Gold Buddha products out through Mid-South Abstracts too.
That's right.
Through this very location, and I can't wait to see what our products and what our packaging and everything is going to look like when it's all said and done.
look, let me just say this right here, and this is the shameless plug. If it's these guys doing it, trust me, it's going to be top shelf. Let me explain. For you health fanatics, we have on the back, look, how much protein, carbs, calories.
And for a person like you, you need that too.
Yeah, for a person like me.
You need that.
And for all you vegan connoisseurs out there,
That's a person like me.
you'll be able to say, oh, this is great. 0 fat. You know, not that many carbs. And the calories, I can burn that off after walking around the room 500 times because I'm spazzing out like, oh my God. Dun, 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 dun.
Keep some popcorn in your house. Keep some popcorn.
Oh my gosh.
Trust me.
But do you also see on the back of the packaging too, when you get ready to open your package, you also have where you can grip it on both sides and it's easy to pull apart so you don't rip your bag and you can keep your bag in place.
After you've ripped the first bag and consumed what was
Absolutely.
inside that said bag, now you're trying to open up the second set
Yeah,
bag.
might become a little more difficult than the first one.
Well, now you realize, oh, that's what it means when it says pinch here. You know,
Yes.
you pinch it here and then you open.
Yeah.
And then you can, these bags are resealable and you can't smell until you open. That's a good thing. You know,
Hey Tyler, I got a question. It's for the people that's out there and that want to know how long have you guys been here in the state of Mississippi? How long have you been processing? And what are results that you've seen in the industry since being open?
Well, we started in the hemp industry as well, you know, doing the CBD thing in 2018 in Missouri, and kind of cut our teeth up there. So we came into Mississippi last April is when we actually started production here.
oh, okay.
But pretty much took what we've learned from that industry and just kind of started doing our own thing in Mississippi. That's very, very similar under our new brand, Mid-South Extracts, and but yeah, it's been a crazy ride since 2018 when the hemp farm bill passed.
Farm bill.
It's been a major undertaking. I'm not going to say that it hasn't, but it's been fun.
Yeah.
A lot of learning, you know, that comes with taking on a new industry, and especially one that's highly regulated as
Right.
Medical marijuana.
Well, what do you think about the patient count? Have you seen a really significant increase of the patient count from the time you started, from the times now?
Absolutely. You know, it's definitely getting up there, but I feel like it has slowed down a little bit recently, which it's normal. You know, you get the first big push, right?
Yeah.
And then it takes everybody a little bit longer to kind of watch the first round and see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, watch the prices and see how it reflects on, you know, maybe what they're already doing.
Yeah.
So, but you know, there's a lot of things that you know, we're working on and hoping to get in the industry and hopefully legislatively to kind of help that out too.
Yeah, because I've heard, you know, I deal with several people here in legislative in the state of Mississippi, and What I do like is the state of Mississippi is the only state that you can be a convicted felon and work in the industry, and that is a big plus because so many prison systems in the state of Louisiana deal with agriculture. You know, they deal with farming. They deal with a lot of things that that are required in the cannabis industry. They also are doing it, in the prison system. So it's only right and only fair to let those guys or females or whatever that come out of the prison systems to dig back into what they were doing when they were locked up.
Sure.
Right. That's this industry is going to provide a lot of people with jobs and things of that nature. It's more than just how you medicate, how you get lifted. You think when it comes to the flower-based, product, first thing, oh, it's just getting high. No, it's medication as well. Dealing with a lot of mental health issues, and you're going to be seeing a lot of that here on the Herc-At-Werc podcast, and that's going to tie in with what Tyler has going on here at this facility, which is going to be a great help for a lot of people that's dealing with mental illness and issues of that. Boo is an advocate of that with a lot of players in the NFL. He's not just the president, but he's also a customer of mental health, if I could say so.
Oh yeah, and we all are customers, and some just more than others.
Right.
It's crazy. Even on our way here today, we ran into someone who said that she was a recovering addict.
Yes.
And she was trying not to go back there, and she doesn't smoke pot anymore because she doesn't,
Somebody laced it with fentanyl.
Yeah.
So she's afraid to purchase anything, and when we have things of this nature,
like this could stop someone from going back to
exactly
much worse drugs that could kill you.
Since they want to say it's a gateway, okay, well, let's reverse that. It's a gateway back away from all the bad stuff.
It's an exit.
Yes, it's an exit. Since you want to say it's a gateway drug, well, it's an exit drug.
And I can really say it's exit too because, as you know, Herc, I used to be a big Patron drinker.
Yes.
I used to walk around with probably a half a gallon of Patron.
Yeah, I used to go buy it for him.
Yes, I was a Patron guy.
Yeah.
And I haven't
oysters and Patron.
Oysters and Patron.
Tequila Ocho.
Tequila Ocho.
Yes.
And that's coming from my roommate.
Or any mezcal. I love mezcal.
Who's
I
a
love
bartender,
mezcal.
so.
And that really going into, cannabis full time, it really helped me stop drinking because I can't, tell you the last time I've taken a drink or like drink social in a social setting. It's always been my cannabis, and
right.
I can honestly say that I'm happy to be a designated driver because I'm silly as hell as it is. So with me on top of alcohol, I'm just too much for my damn self. So
speaking of designated driver, the last time
I'm too small to break up any fight with you large gentlemen.
Hey, but yeah, I mean, this is a great venture we're on. Tyler, where do you see your company and these products that you guys produce here? Where you see yourself in the next couple of years going towards in the future? Of course, the regulations on it are going to start getting leaner and leaner as time goes on. Once Big Brother figure out how to.
Well, I think it'll go both ways. Like there'll be more requirements put on us. Obviously, I mean that's going to happen over time. There'll be more regulations put in place on us to require us to, comply to certain standards. But there'll also there'll be a little more relaxed regulations on the consumer side, which is what we're hoping for.
That's good.
On the patient side, because there's a lot of people still here in Mississippi that don't have access to adequate medicine.
Right.
There's still people that aren't getting enough product because of the allotment system we have here.
And with that being said, is that due to lack of the education that's done within the industry in Mississippi to where those people that are kind of skeptical about it if they had more education with doctors, more nurses, more people bringing that education to the industry, do you think that will probably help more than anything?
Yeah, obviously, the education's key. There is a lot of that, but I do believe we still have a flawed allotment system that's causing edibles to be. You're just not able to get as much as what some people might need, and the problem is what, as 10 milligrams might be perfectly fine for me in my ailment, it might not be for Rob, and it's for a fact it's not for him, and so they're eating up, they're taking more, and so they're not able to buy enough to actually help them. I've heard conversations from older couple, maybe in their late 70s, early 80s, in a dispensary, and this patient, her husband was in a wheelchair, and she was like, I won't get mine this week, so you can have yours, and because he was in severe pain, and severe pain requires a higher dose. It's not a one size fits all.
It's almost like when you go to your doctor and you say, "Hey, doc, he wants to give you that Seroquel," and he said, "Okay, I'm gonna give you 10 milligrams," and then he said, "Okay, tell me how this is," and then come back.
Sure.
And if you come back and say, "Doc, this is not strong enough," then he ups your dosage.
Right, until they find your sweet spot, right? Because everybody's, especially when you're taking something orally.
Yeah.
Your gut and your liver are different than the next guy next to you, and you're going to have to figure out what works for you to some degree, and that's all medicine. That's nothing new.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's like I said. That when you go to the doctor, and I know from playing in the NFL, from when those doctors say, "Hey, we're going to give you a Toradol shot, or we're going to give you this Vicodin or whatever," he'll say, "Hey, let me know how this works for you, and if it doesn't work for you, come back and we'll either lower it or up it." And sometimes when it comes to especially athletes that have a high pain tolerance, it sometimes has to be at your highest. And if it's not, then it's not going to work for you. But like somebody else that like the average person that can't afford the medicine like that, like you said, she was like, "Hey, I got to wait till next time to get mine," and that's something that we definitely want to change in this industry, because we don't want people to be left behind not having their medicine just because of things like that.
Well, I think it's unintended. It's
that's what I was going to ask.
It's not like this was something that was made to be this way. It's I think we're seeing some of the minor flaws that we need to fix.
Adjust.
And I think most people would agree with those adjustments we're trying to get.
Yeah, especially the patient. I know the patient would.
Especially the patient.
And I'm pretty sure at some point doctors will get more interactive with you guys.
That would be the ideas. The doctors being able to say, have a little more say in what their patients are getting. If you want it to be a real medical program, then that's where it would start, the physicians.
Because that's where it would start in the regular big pharma. It would start the same way.
Yeah, start the same way.
Start the same way.
Man, and trust me, I am definitely applauding what you guys have going on, and I'm happy to be a part of what Boo has going on. And it's just knowing that it's more than just recreational and I'm having fun or whatever you want to call it. These products can actually help someone, like really help someone. Someone with depression. That's part of mental illness. Eating disorders. I lost my brother last year to kidney failure, but he was medicating because of the pain he was going through, and he refused to take the pain pills that they wanted to give him because it was at that level of now you're in the opioid area. So he would get his flour,
Cure my pain, but also destroy my liver.
Right, he would use his flour, and that's how he would And I watched my brother slowly just vanish, but he wasn't in any pain. He wasn't in any pain. He had good medication.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, good medication.
Well, and it's also a mood thing, right?
Yes.
Especially there, like an end of life situation. Being
Right.
able to cope with that. I mean, that's a big deal. Just being able to kind of come to terms with your mortality.
Yeah, my brother did. My brother paid for his cremation himself, picked out his own urn, picked out everything, and said his goodbyes. I'll never forget the time when I took him back to the hospital, and I came back to Louisiana because he was in Georgia. And, that was the first time amongst me and my siblings that I actually, outside of my mom, looked at one of my brothers and said, man, I love you, And we had that moment, and I said, I'll see you later. And as I walked out the room, I heard him whisper, no, you won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're doing the things that we do, so, we can help those patients get through those moments like that. And, and if it does save their life, then kudos to the medicine. Right. But that's what we want to do. We want to bring some type of comfort when it comes to this plant and this medicine, to where people can actually feel good about themselves when they're taking cannabis. Because I can't tell you how many people will turn their nose up when they smell that plant.
Yeah.
But then they'll smile when they see that can or that bottle.
Yeah.
And it's like, and Herc will tell you, my thing is, I like you smelling my cologne. I love you smelling my green cologne.
Well, look at the new generation, these beautiful packages that have some goodness in. Big Rob took his time to grab those and place on the table in front of you.
And display them real good.
And display them. Trust me, to all of my viewers out there, of course, drop me a line at herc@gmail.com. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. If you need to medicate, or you know someone that's dealing with mental illness or need help, reach out to us, and we will definitely do as much as we can, if it's no more than pointing you in the right direction. Because mental health is an illness that is rarely talked about. Especially, it's only talked about amongst family, because you got that uncle in the back room that y'all just keeping back there, and he walk around with cowboy boots and a T-shirt on, eating graham crackers.
With a Herc-At-Werc helmet.
You better not laugh. That is not funny. You better not laugh.
I was just looking at you because I was
better
like,
not laugh.
I'll put the email in the comments, because like Herc will tell you 7 different emails different from the emails he said the last podcast episode.
That is why I need to medicate, because I have a mental illness, and my mental illness
Wait,
is...
do you even have a Herc-At-Werc Gmail? You got a Herc-At-Werc podcast at Gmail.
I got a
right.
Herc-At-Werc podcast
Yeah,
at
but
Gmail.
that's not what you said.
Okay, that's what I got you for.
Hey, you know what? That's why you got to stand back there. You got to hold up the sign. It says
I
like
need
that.
some cue cards.
Cue cards.
Yeah.
But with that being said, Tyler, man, I just want to say I appreciate this amazing opportunity, man, to work with you guys and to fulfill definitely another dream of mine, and definitely getting me in a position where I can help more people. And because that's exactly what I've always been about. That's what my brands have always been about, is helping the people, because that's where I come from. I come from a place where, we didn't have too much help, and the help came from the community center, and that's where I grew up at. I grew up in a community center that really helped people that really needed to be helped, and that's why I try to go back every year with my nonprofit organization, Blueberry Cares, and try to help as many people as I can, either through the medical cannabis or through caregiving, because God put us on this planet to be to be vessels and people that are giving, sharing, and caring. And you don't give too many people the shirts off your back, but I can give you the pants or the shorts that I don't have or that I don't need. So it's just a way of just trying to give back to the community and show everybody that we just don't want to be taking from you when it comes to this plant. We also want to be giving back as much as possible.
Absolutely.
I like to thank Mid-South Extracts for going through all the red tape, the ups and downs, the stigma, the backlash, to actually come out with a product that is going to help someone. Most facilities like this, and this is the only one I've ever been to, but I'm pretty sure you got some facilities that have that alternative motive. Oh yeah, we can put this out. Yeah. Not here at Mid-South Extracts. Mid-South Extracts is for the people, by the people, and they want to help you. So make sure you drop us a line. Let us know how you would like to medicate. There's someone you know that's dealing with a mental illness, depression, or whatever type of ailment they may have where Mid-South Extracts can help them. Please let us know, and we will point you into the right direction to get the products that you need that's going to be helpful for you and your loved ones. And like I said, it's got nutrition facts on here.
Yes.
Serving size,
Yes.
1 piece, 5 grams.
How many grams?
5 grams. Calories, 25. Fat, 1.4 grams.
Tell you exactly what you're
Carbs,
I'm already lost.
7 grams. Protein.
That's what you need.
0.3 grams. Yeah. And this one is the 100 milligram milk chocolate bites.
And you don't need no more chocolate because the last time we gave you chocolates,
look,
you know,
y'all gonna have to make something sugar-free because I'm a diabetic.
yeah,
Big Rob, like, I got some in the bucket in the back.
yeah,
Yeah.
We got you.
yeah.
Hey, man, Tyler, I'd like to thank you for allowing
Yes.
us to invade your facility. We're going to show you guys just a few shots that we can legally of what we have going on behind this wall right here. My man, Boo Williams, be looking out for the Black Gold Buddha brand that's going to be brought to you by right here at Mid-South, man. It's
right.
It's going to be right here. This has been a monumental day. And Tyler, can I come back again because
Anytime.
I want to talk to some other people like Big Rob. The mad scientist, my buddy, he's not here today.
No, Herc just wants to come here at 4 a.m. to eat like a weed sandwich or something.
But he cannot drive. We cannot let you
A
drive.
bud sandwich.
I will not do that.
Yeah.
I would respectfully obtain one of these packagings here. I like the milk chocolate bites.
Which
Yeah.
one of these guys do you think I should like start with? Like
Say, bro,
for the
any of 'em.
newbie.
Any of them.
You can't go wrong, man.
Yeah,
You can't go
yeah,
wrong.
You can't,
Just any of them.
yeah, but once you do this, we're going to have you in a nice setting.
It's nice setting.
Yeah, in a setting
We
like
might have to film this.
well, in a setting like I was a few months ago, we have to put you in a setting like I was and have you clearly, closely monitored because
Morpheus.
Boo, you can play Morpheus.
I'm
Morpheus.
playing Morpheus. I'm playing Morpheus.
Well, I'll be Neil
You be Neil.
because Nick, I can't go where I went last time.
Yeah, and Jimmy's gonna be Trinity.
I can't be. I'm the guy who's in the Matrix still. So
Yeah.
I'm actually Neo. He's
Okay.
Morpheus because it's his company and he knows more about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, you're Agent
Yeah,
Smith,
yeah.
Mr. Anderson.
No, you might be Agent Smith actually.
I'm Agent Smith.
was it?
Mr. Clever. Yeah.
Exactly. There we go.
Oh,
There we
man.
go. Now we got it.
Yes.
Hey, man, thank y'all for joining us for another edition of the Herc-At-Werc podcast, man. We're live right here at Mid-South Extracts, baby. Did a big deal with these peoples.
Yes.
With my brother Boo Williams, you dig. Black Gold Buddha's is on the way. Mid-South is the cornerstone for helping people medicate correctly. It's more than just cutesy packaging and tasteful tidbits.
Don't ever do that again.
Don't ever do that again.
There's a science behind what this is. Okay?
I'm gonna step from behind the camera.
Big Rob
Don't ever do that
Big
again.
Rob does not do barbecue on the weekend. Stop asking. Say, man, how your ribs taste? I would take that as an insult. Why would you say, Big Rob, come around here for a minute, man. I got everybody got to see
Yeah,
my
man. Yeah, see Big Rob, man.
This my man, Big Rob, right
Big
here.
Rob he's responsible for the layout right here,
He
everybody.
responsible for a lot. No, he does not smoke meat
Yep.
or barbecue chicken.
No. This
But I heard he make a mean stack of pancakes.
Rob, you made pancakes, Rob?
I did.
Oh
I
man.
need to bring a griddle next time y'all are here.
Well, I'll tell you what, when
Set
we
up outside.
We need to infuse some maple syrup.
Ooh,
see, that's what I'm talking about.
What?
breakfast,
Yes.
breakfast,
What's for breakfast?
breakfast,
Pancakes.
breakfast.
Definitely love to have y'all
man.
back for breakfast one day.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll definitely come back. We'll definitely come back when we get ready to do the layout.
Yeah.
And send everything out, and we'll definitely come back. And you got to make some of those pancakes, bro.
Yeah, Rob, you gotta make sure.
I'm gonna be like, my bad. That's what happens when you're 6'5". I'm gonna be like Prince.
We're actually the same height right now. Now that you're sitting down, we're actually the same height. Check it out. Wait.
Say, bro, why did you just make it weird?
Oh,
Let's see this. It's the same
Almost.
height.
Same height now.
Oh, hey. Yeah, see, this is when we.
Hi, I'm Jimmy. I'm their bodyguard.
This is what happened when we let him out the car seat, everybody.
Yeah.
He's usually strapped down, but we let him out.
Not today. Not today.
Not today.
Hey, man, thank you guys for joining us for another edition of the Herc-At-Werc podcast right here at Mid-South Extracts in Tupelo, Mississippi. All right? Y'all be good, man. We'll see you guys on the flip side. All right.
Okie dokie. See you later.
Herc-At-Werc.